Being Brave. I'm Sarah Knox, and today I am going to show you how to use Tic Tac Tiles to backsplash your RV. So these are absolutely amazing for a camper. If you've never used them before, all they are stickers that overlap on each other, and you literally just cut them to fit your space and stick them right on. So we're going to be doing that today. I really like these, one, because I am not a handy person. I'm not going to be able to cut tile properly. But number two, they are super lightweight. And that's really important when you are thinking about renovating an RV or doing any sort of things. I say renovating lightly because as you've seen our process, we are not like ripping down walls or anything, but we're just trying to make this place feel a little bit more like home. So these are going to fit our needs perfectly. Let's get at it. As you can see, I started some of this the other day, but now I'm just going to add where I left off, which is clearly right here. You're going to see on here, there is an end that is just normal, and then there's an end that says overlap here. So that's the part that we're just going to leave down and overlap over the other end, and that's what I have at this point. You're going to need one of these to cut around the window, but this is the nice thing. You can cut once you stick it on. First thing we're going to do is peel the sticker off. See that? And I'm going to say this sticker is super forgiving. And the next thing you want to do is line it up with your last spot. And I'm not going to lie, this is a little tricky right here where I have it. And you can just stick it on, oops, daisy. You want it to be as straight as possible. Stick it on like that. Do you see something wrong with this? Oh my gosh, there's a window in the way. What are we gonna do? This is where we take this X-Acto knife here and literally just cut along the edge where you wanna be. You could probably measure this out beforehand and cut it with scissors. I'm sure that would work. But you know what? This is pretty easy. And then this way I know that I'm lining it up perfectly with the way I want it. Cutting around the curve of this window. Let's see, I think it's gonna be easier. You see that? That just goes right underneath here. And what I love is that there's so much forgiveness with this. And there we have it. Just nicely put on around the edge of this window. I'm just going to touch up some of the edges here so it can lay a little bit flatter. And that's all there is to it. all there is to it. Literally a peel back and stick. So what you really need to have on hand is going to be an X-Acto knife and a pair of scissors so that you can cut it down as you go. What I really liked and impressed me about these Tic Tac tiles were how forgiving they were if I did not initially line them up perfectly. So what I mean by that is there were a couple times where I would get them in on a weird angle and I could peel that back. Now I had to be careful about it. I had to press down on the piece that I had just placed it over so that that did not peel off, but it did come off easily and it retained its stick very, very well. I did not have to throw out a single sheet of tiles. It is so lightweight that it's not going to add hardly anything in weight to the rig, which is nice. And what I love about this project is that it completely opened up the space. It brightened it up so much, especially now that I am keeping the natural wood color. And again, the reason I'm doing that is because I do not think that painting this wood, it's not even real wood, is going to wear very well in the long term. And so I'm keeping it the natural wood. I think that's going to help us if we ever choose to resell this rig because it is just more versatile and the next people can paint it if they want to. And I'm not going to have to worry about it chipping or anything. But this is an easy project if you're just looking to update your rig or really anything in your house. Like if you have a backsplash but don't want to do the investment of like a full kitchen remodel or anything, this is going to be easy. This whole thing cost me about $75 and I didn't even use all of those tiles. And then it took me less than 2 hours. I had spent maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes doing the initial part when I was testing it out before I started this video. And then when I took that video of me actually doing the entire rest of this backsplash, it was 1 hour and 4 minutes. So really it took me about 1.5 hours. I mean, so if you have 1.5 hours and under $100, this is a project that really brings it home. Anyway, I'm just really impressed with it and I'm pleased with how it turned out and I'm really excited to see that our space is starting to feel like a little bit more home-like and a little bit more modern. And I'll definitely be adding some more personality to the kitchen here, things that are specific to us and that sort of thing. But for now, this I think looks great. If you have any more questions about Tic Tac tiles or about this process or anything else that we're doing here on our channel, feel free to comment below. I would love to hear what you're doing if you've ever used them. I'm going to link these Tic Tac tiles in the show comments so that you can easily find them. There are some, I want you to look closely because some have white grout, some have gray grout, and by grout I mean like back stickering. It's not really grout, but it looks like grout. And there's lots of them out there. I found some Moroccan Tic Tac tiles, which I am like in my head, like where could I put those? Because I absolutely loved them. As always, you can subscribe to our channel to get our progress updates. We upload videos every single week with our process and progress as we work towards becoming full-time RVers. So if you want to follow along on our journey, make sure you subscribe and leave us comments below. We'd love to meet you. All right, have a great week.
I'm doing great. Thank you for watching Brave. Raising Brave. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel.